So we had a great time camping last night. We went down Elephant Cove Road, just south of the Pink Coral Sand Dunes here. And we're also south of Zion, if you're familiar with Zion in Utah. So we got out, we just off-roaded through a bunch of really soft sand. These tires worked amazing. These are the General X3 muds. We also have a couple guys here on the ATX, which is our all-terrain tire, and they float really well. These trucks with the Fox shocks, everything just works good. These roads are really tore up out here. There's a lot of side-by-sides that play out here. In this parking lot's a staging area. There's like 4 or 5 vehicles with trailers that have just unloaded. So the area gets pretty tore up, and that's why the suspension's real important on these vehicles. I got the Go Fast camper we were camping in last night. Some of the guys had swags on cots. It got down to about 25 degrees last night, got really cold, and I was real comfortable testing out a new sleeping bag. But yeah, the Bronco did amazing. I'm dialing in the DSCs on these shocks a little bit to kind of help with the bottom out control and the harshness. Not harsh at all. And then with the extra weight I have in here, I'm gonna have to do a little revalve on these shocks. Jason's Raptor right here. This thing's got a ton of off-road miles on it. This thing works really well. So much fun. Did a little off-roading last night. Got to use the new Scosche Matrix unit powering the Baja Designs lights, and that was really cool, like all the different setup I have. But the biggest ones were those A-pillars. They're called the XL. I had the sports on there, and now I have the XL 80s. So those work extremely well, paired up with the linkable front sport light bar that I have. And then on Jason's Raptor, same thing. He's got the XL 80s right here. And he's also got the linkable at the General tires mounted on these Method wheels here, and everything was just so much fun last night. And now we're gonna head to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and we're probably 150 miles away. We're gonna stop and get some more supplies for dinner tonight, and then head over to either Point Sublime or Locust Point. Do a bunch of off-roading over there. If you guys zoom in on Google Earth, you can see all the different trails and everything out by the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Looks so much fun. Big pine trees. We're about 8,000 feet elevation, 7,500 to 8,000 feet. It's gonna be even colder there, so it's gonna be a good one.
Tear down, bro.
So we're airing down the tires. These roads are super washboardy, so we go down to 15, 20 pounds. I just go 20. We use these, they're preset at 20. And they basically just do every tire one at a time, and they're just automatic. So you can just walk away, do something when you're doing it, go back to it when it's done, and then you're good.
Yeah, we're on this forest road now heading to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. There's a bunch of overlook points we hope to camp at. This road, it's funny, the speed limit must be like 15 on the maps. It's telling us it's going to be an hour and a half to go about 20 miles. I think we're dropping about 8 minutes per mile right now. So anyway, I'm not sure what it's thinking, but I know what we're thinking. Go! These Raptors are great, even stock, but they're even better when you fix them up a little bit. This one's been worked on by Camburg. Has their front upper A-arms, as well as their rear bump stop brackets, and then everything else that they put on there. Fox shocks, MagnaFlow exhaust, things like that. General tires, and man, it sure makes it even better wheeling down these roads at 60, 70 miles an hour without feeling a thing.
Coming head on.
They are actually. Our navigation says to go right, but the sign said go left, but we're going right. You want to just wait for the person behind you?
We could do that, yeah. Ralph, wait for the next person and then tell them what to do. One person, leave at a time until the last person's at you.
it to the edge of the Grand Canyon. We're at Locust Point right now. Spectacular views. We've hiked down a couple of these little spots here, and if you look this way, it's Grand Canyon. Pretty epic.
I might slide in right here.
We had an amazing night, camped out right on the rim of the Grand Canyon. You'll see in a second when we pan over, but man, what an amazing spot. So the spot we're at tonight is called Locust Point. Now we're gonna take off camp and we're gonna go through Flagstaff, get lunch in Flagstaff, and then head west on the 40. We might go back down to Peach Springs at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. We might go out near Ash Fork somewhere. That's the original plan, but we're just gonna kind of play it by ear. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We got to go about 15 miles out of this forest. Really fun, kind of like rally roads. It's super fun. There is speed limits, so you got to be careful there. But so much fun. It's so beautiful here. It's so you can see this view. This is right out the back of our camp spot. It's amazing.
I think we're supposed to turn left right here, guys.
So we're airing back up the tires. We air these down, that way ride's a lot smoother because you get these like cobblestone rocky roads going in there for like 30 miles. So if you ever do this kind of stuff, air down to about 15-20 pounds, you feel like a really big difference, and it's more of a slow speed thing. And then now we're going back up. We're going about 35 just because we'll be airing down again. No reason to go all the way back up to normal operating pressures, but Definitely makes life easy. We got a few guys here. We got the onboard compressors, we got the power tanks, different ways to do this. And it's cold. We're at 8,500 feet, so it takes a little longer, but it's part of it. So this is the new Scotia Matrix. As you can see, it's a digital display. It's very programmable. What's really cool about it is it's pressure sensitive here. So when you touch it, you know, this is the amber lights, the fog lights down below clear. It has the little icons in here so you can pick what you have. You got all these different light bars that are hooked up here. Works really well. Another cool feature is it says 59 amps here, and with all these on, that is the constant draw. So I'm at 11.6 volts. So if I was to actually start the truck, it's now the alternator will be running. The voltage will go up, the amperage will come down, because usually you're charging at, you know, 14 or so. So definitely nice how it has this feature. You could also press this mode here or double tap it, and you can see when you turn on, say, the roof light bar, the covers are on that. So let's do the bumper light bar. It's showing 13 amps on that one. A-pillars are drawing 12 because these are the XL80s, so they're a lot more power just for two lights. The fog on the clear, just those two lights down there. There's two on each side, so 4 of them. And then the fog ambers. You can just see what each individual draw is, which is a really cool feature to have. So you know what's going on.